Hey everyone, welcome to 2K Sports. Should be a fun one here. We have some collegiate players stepping into the fray. In this game, we'll see Baltimore against Los Angeles. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And it's going to be Los Angeles off the tip.
I got him.
Here's ball. Wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Ball's got the first basket of the game for Los Angeles. When you talk about some players passing the eye test, LaMelo is one of those guys.
And the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Pocket forward for three. Hayward. Another shot. Pass to Embiid. E with the steal. To the inside. Baltimore moving that ball around. Jumps up. And then ball slams it in.
Athleticism at its peak there.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Get it going. Hey, who got here? No.
Here's ball.
Get that.
Kept alive. Tries again. There's the jump shot. Ball's got 6.
And I love Ball's awareness. When the mid-range J is available, he is more than happy to take it.
Raining.
And look, that's just the guy getting to his spot and making the defense pay.
Here's Hayward. Stolen by Lewis.
Hey, yo, right here.
Oladipo outside. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Lewis with the 3. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. On the tray. It's good from the top of the key.
Yeah, showing great vision that side. And that pass is right on the
Here's Dosunmu. Catches it from downtown.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
From the high post.
I mean, you're not going to beat Oladipo with that. I mean, Victor plays hard on both sides of the ball.
Check with the screen. Down low.
Well, what a display of athletic ability. Hammering it down like that.
Yo, who got here?
Here's Pierce.
This is too easy.
On the way in, and the bucket's good.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep going.
Lewis gets the bucket.
Defense has to be careful with Lewis at the end. Won't hesitate to fire if given space.
Here's Pierce. Nails the 16-footer. Pierce has got his second bucket.
His smart use of the mid-range. Make them guard every part of the court.
Drops in the tray.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And here's the fast break. Pass to E. Stolen by Ball. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Baltimore on top, leading by 5. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think here about Baltimore in this one?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with those made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
Wasted no time on that one. Curry's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Los Angeles. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Drains it from beyond the arc. Oladipo's got the lead up to 6 now for Baltimore. Look out, Ray. Here comes Shaq.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Inside the three-point line. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Rashard Lewis picks one up.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite.
Quarter number 2. Just over a minute.
What a take. You love to see guys getting aggressive. Take the garden here.
Here's Bird. Baltimore with the rebound. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his point game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Here's Shannon. And that one is hammered home.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
There's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Outside Harper.
The strength of this rookie Harper getting to the rim.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's Bird. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Baltimore. Showing off Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where this is going to go. That is really a talent.
Well, making those are big for Carter Jr. They keep the defense honest.
And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
There's 57 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Curry.
Come on,
Find to
back
shoot.
it out, man. Shot.
And love to see the effort from Mitchell at the defensive end, getting the hand up and challenging that shot.
Shot's good by Shannon.
The assertive approach paying dividends there. Shot ready on the catch. And made it look easy.
Baltimore on offense. They're on a 19-7 run.
Back.
Oh, good on the triple. Los Angeles trails by 15. On its way to Curry for 2.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And so it's Baltimore. Their lead at 15 going into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Right back after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in a second. Here's Shannon. And Pierce pulls it down.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Here's Thompson. Nice move. And Thompson slams it home.
Yeah, Thompson can be fast and nimble on the drive, catching him unprepared.
Here's Embiid slashing inside.
That's all you.
Stolen by Mitchell. Here's and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice job baiting the defenders to draw the whistle.
Baltimore shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
They grab their own miss. And Embiid is right there.
And talk about effort. Embiid staying with that one.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Shannon.
Get the perimeter.
Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by Baltimore.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now, Ball.
Hey, yo, right here.
He's got 6. Clock at 6.
Oh,
Oh, that's blocked.
I'm gonna keep doing
He's
this.
away and sinks the tough shot.
And the accuracy of Hayward's shooting really opens up the floor, making the range look easy.
And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That's his first foul. And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here.
Hey, stay there.
No sooner with it. He's got 6. Outside Lewis.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Carter. Back there with the jumper from the elbow.
Oh, I like that. Good read by BC. An elite, big-time scorer with versatility.
Oladipo shoots over Curry. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo. Oladipo's got 8 points.
Well, I don't know if he needed the fadeaway, but the points count all the same.
And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Oladipo with the jam.
Even after some serious injuries, Oladipo still has some takeoff.
Here's Hayward. Baltimore with the rebound. And now running up the court. Lewis pushing it up. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Lewis has got his second basket.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
And here is Curry. 5 on the clock. And they get it.
You got it.
Come on, come on. Fall. Baltimore leading by 17. Oladipo outside. Shaq with some nice D. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. O'Neal, no good.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Come on, they're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Fires from the wing. And Baltimore again with the bucket. Now here's Curry. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this but over already. Baltimore on top, ending the third quarter on a 15-6 run. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Six to shoot. Pulls up.
Box out!
Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. Baltimore leading by 22. It's stolen by Curry. Bird looking it over. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, how about the timing on that putback? Superb job getting that position on the offensive glass.
Ball!
O'Neal on the wing. Over Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. And good that time.
Come on, man. That ain't right.
Here's Curry.
Screen coming!
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. From 15 feet away, the putback, and Hayward is right there.
Oh, big time putback there. What a
Out of
great
bounds.
motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Los Angeles trails by 20.
Screen!
High post shot. That one a little long. Baltimore with the ball. Here's Eve. It's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal.
And they need those kind of buckets from it, making an impact offensively.
Jordan looking it over.
You're good.
High pass try. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Dosunmu.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
Johnson outside. Embiid with the steal. Pierce for 3. Kicks it out to Jordan. Down it goes for 3.
Just taking what he sees on offense. What a feed right there.
Shoots it.
Get it!
Jumper is off. Los Angeles trails by 17. Oh, hits the deep 3.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions. And defensively, they need to...
That was good right there.
And
That was
that
good.
one falls. Baltimore leading by 15. Sweet move. Oh, down it goes. Denied. Pierce with the block.
And we saw he was ready to swat that one away in
That's all
very
you.
good position.
Don't do too much.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Baltimore. 22 is their biggest lead.
If it's not here,
Oh, the shake.
Let's do it. All right, man.
Oh, man. Wow. Oh, what a play inside.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
That's all you.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on.
And both free throws good for Jordan.
And this guy brings a lot of heart to his game, and that's something you have to respect. He's got that desire to make a difference on the floor.
Now Embiid. so it's Baltimore with the win. A solid win on the road for them this.